Hello and welcome. So this is the practical part of conditional statement that I've talked about in the last lesson. So here's my browser, my editor, and I'm going to make my HTML. I'll change the title to something like conditionals in JavaScript. Then I'll make an H1, learn if statements. Because we are going to be examining if statement as the first statement that I'll be talking about. So I'll make my script tag. And then I'll make a variable, let x equals to 10. So how do you use if statement? The way you use if statement is by typing the if keyword, which is a keyword JavaScript understand, open and close brackets, and then open curly braces. Now, inside this first bracket, this is where your condition will live. So if I do something like x less than 8, and this place will now be, the curly braces will now be where I want my output to be. I can say this is correct. So I can decide to use console to get the output before get the output in my browser, get element by ID. So I'll add that ID to my H1, ID of demo. I'll refresh the browser. Now I'm still learning if statement. Now, if I do something like this, can you see? The reason why is because when you have just a single if statement, it always evaluates to true. So once it doesn't evaluate to true, once it is false, it will not give you an output. So that was why when I was using it, see that now that I change it to 9, 9 is not 9 is less than 10 actually, but it's not equal to 10. And that is where I'm getting learned if statement, which means that the condition never evaluated. So to make it work, by the time I change it to 10, you see I'm getting this output. This is correct, which means that the condition in if statement, once it's just a single statement, always evaluates to true. But if I want to test other condition, that is when I can make use of else. Okay, that okay, if the first condition is wrong, then this is what you should do next. X results equals this is the default. And now if I change this from the value of 10 to something like 6, check this out. This is the default, which means that since this condition is not correct, so JavaScript will just move to the S and make the S is like the default and make the S output to be what you will see. Because this condition does not evaluate to true, JavaScript will skip it and move to the next statement and then show it to you in your browser. Like what we are saying now, that this is the default is coming from this S, the other part of our if statement code. So in the next lesson, we'll continue with conditional. I'll see you in the next one.